Hello and welcome back. This video is not financial advice, and always do your own research. The crypto markets are absolutely booming right now, and in particular, meme coins are surging. Here we have meme coins as a collective over the last 7 days, and as you can see, we have some bullish movement nearing a total valuation of nearly 80 billion. To be more specific, right now meme coins as a collective sitting over $75 billion. With a massive surge of meme coin prices, there are some key players in this cycle that I am eyeing, and one of the newest players is, of course, the Pump token. Now, PumpFun is not new by any means to the crypto space, but just earlier last month, they officially launched their meme coin. I, for one, have used the PumpFun platform quite a few times. All in all, it is a good time. This platform is no joke. In the past year, they have had over $65 billion with a B of transaction volume. If you actually compare PumpFun's trading volume to any other decentralized exchange in the crypto space, they actually rank number 8. So this is a serious platform with not only serious volume, but also serious revenue. According to DeFi Llama, the annualized revenue for PumpFund is over 277 million. And why this is important for the Pump token is that they are using large portions of their revenue to actually buy the Pump token, which in turn is helping fend off some of the sell pressure. Keep in mind that PumpFund's Pump token is already in the top 100 of all cryptocurrencies, although it only was launched earlier last month. I will be gradually adding it to my portfolio. I'll be DCAing in, and that's why in today's video, I wanted to do a deep dive into this project as well as the token so you guys have a better idea about what's going on. Now, this video has been sponsored by KANGA Hold, or the KANGA token on Solana. So big shout out to those guys. They are a more micro cap token on Solana, currently just over $200,000. They do actually already have a KANGA Bridge, which allows users the ability to instantly do cross-chain swaps, and it is secure, anonymous, and fast. Also, it is connecting to multiple different chains. Holders of the KANGA tokens are able to get reduced fees while using this bridge. They are a really cool project overall. Although they are a microcap, community is on fire about this project, and I for one think the KANGA token has some serious potential as meme coin season begins to blossom. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video and see what's going on. First things first, checking out coin market cap, we have the PumpFund token with the token ticker Pump. They are still in the top 100 out of all cryptocurrencies, currently at number 72. The price per token right now at 0.0034 with an impressive $1.22 billion market cap. So with this token, tons and tons of hype. Everybody that is heavily involved in the crypto space, or in particular involved in the Solana ecosystem, of course have heard of PumpFund because they were the #1 launchpad, producing a ton of top level meme coins and also a bunch of meme coins that ultimately dudded out. But with this, there was a lot of excitement for the drop of this token, and as soon as they did release the token, quickly they reached a all-time high of 0.009, and that was within 24 hours after launch. We can see there was a tremendous amount of sell pressure since that time. Right now we're looking at the all-time chart. Everyone in the crypto space has at least heard of PumpFund, if not directly used this platform, and that's part of the reason why I think it will have long-lasting success. As far as the 24-hour volume at 120 million, which is pretty insane. FDV at 3.4 billion. Now, the total supply is at 1 trillion Pump tokens, and this token is on Solana, but you don't have to buy it decentrally because they are listed on just about every centralized exchange. We can see here the Pump token is listed on Coinbase, Binance, MEXC, Gate.io, KuCoin, BingX, Bitmark, etc. A bunch of the top players in the space. Everybody wants a piece of the Pump pie. And right now, I do still think it is a decent level to go ahead and buy it at. Over the past 7 days, they are up about 8%. So from my perspective, I think the paper hands for the most part have left, and right now we may see this second leg up. I do think that the PumpFund token should have a long-lasting staying power based on how popular not only their platform is, but their brand itself. There are a few people that you'll see over in the comments area over here on the side that essentially have some accusations to throw at the pump token because there isn't a clear-cut use case for this token. But let's be honest, with meme coins in general, there isn't always a clear-cut use like we see with Pepe. I mean, Pepe has dominated the charts, but what function does Pepe actually have? Or is it mostly a name recognition in a community type token? So that's what I see here with Pump Token, not necessarily a utility meme coin, but a name recognition meme coin with a utility and hype built around it. Briefly hopping into PumpFund's app, just so you guys have a general idea about what this project is all about. Essentially, they are a launch pad for microcap or new meme coins on Solana. There has been a ton of big name projects that have had humble beginnings here on PumpFund. Tons of new coins launching every single day here. According to DeFi Llama, the PumpFund platform itself makes over $250 million annualized. That's fees and revenue. In just the last 30 days, 22 million. And just in the last 24 hours, 1.5 million. The reason why the revenue is an important piece of the Pump token is this tweet here. Just 3 days ago, PumpFund did announce that over the course of the last week, they used 97% of the total revenue during that period to purchase a massive bag of Pump tokens. That was almost $8.5 million worth of the Pump tokens. So to date, PumpFund has purchased over $33 million worth to keep the charts nice and juicy and kind of combat the sell pressure. For any of you guys that may be interested in getting involved with the Pump token, this website here, fees.pump.fun, is going to be a good one for you. It's essentially a revenue and purchase tracker where they are transparent in showing how much revenue that they are earning and also how much of that revenue they are spending on acquiring the Pump token. Now, we just talked about revenue from fees, but what's also potentially more important is the trading volume that's going on within the PumpFund platform. So as we can see here, in the last 365 days, there was a total of $68 billion with a B bought and sold tokens on PumpFund, which is absolutely insane. Even in the past 30 days, there's been $2.6 billion traded on PumpFund. Now, this video was sponsored by another Solana meme coin that is named KANGA Hold. So big shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. This Solana meme coin is under $1 million in market cap, but they do have a solid community. So this is a high risk, high reward type play that could potentially 10, even 100x. A 10x for this project would only put them at 2 million in market cap, which of course is actually not too incredibly hard to reach. It's a lot different from a 10x from the PumpFund's perspective, because for them to get a 10x, they would need to go from 1.2 billion all the way to 12 billion. Now, the token ticker for KANGA Hold is KANGA, that's KANGA. Right now, their market cap exactly at 203,000, and they've had quite the journey through the weeks. They've been having serious pumps and serious sells, which is kind of what you want to see in a young crypto chart. It means that this project is battle tested. We had a serious bottoming out in April, but since then they've had a really nice bounce back, and the community, as I said, is super bullish on this project. The character for this meme coin is based off Roger the kangaroo. He wasn't just an animal, he was an icon of power, resilience, and self-confidence. One thing that does separate KANGA apart from the competition is they do have their very own KANGA Bridge, where you can bridge tokens instantly and experience seamless cross-chain swaps on their secure, anonymous, and fast bridge. This is connecting to multiple different blockchains. Also, by holding the KANGA tokens, you will be able to have reduced fees on this bridge as well as swaps. Additionally, with the KANGA Bridge, they do have a bot and tutorial. There's tutorials can be found over on their YouTube channel. For the KANGA Bridge, this is via Telegram. Once you launch the app, you'll see Bridge on the bottom left-hand corner. Once you click that, the app will open and it will look like so. Cool thing is you'll click the sending asset and you have a long list. Again, this is multi-chain across a bunch of different blockchains. Same with the receiving end. You can go ahead and receive any number of different assets. Honestly, this is incredible utility coming from a meme coin with such a low market cap. It just goes to show the level of dedication from the team. YouTube channel right now sitting at 147 videos, so tons of different content over here for you to go ahead and check out. All in all, pretty cool project here with KANGA. For any of you potentially interested in acquiring the KANGA tokens, they do have 0% tax on both buys and sells. Mint and freeze has been revoked, liquidity burned, contract renounced, and total supply is sitting at 1 billion tokens. They have a pretty extensive roadmap here with some pretty bullish plans and designs for the future, including different centralized exchange listings. They even have music albums and KANGA NFT drops. Then in phase 4, they even have a play to earn game that they want to go ahead and release. And by phase 5, they're going to do large scale campaigns as well as some top centralized exchanges. So lots of plans and designs for the future here with KANGA. Definitely go ahead and check them out. Now, the reason why I showed you guys the revenue and trading volume from Pump.Fun is simply to say that this is a household name within the crypto space, especially on Solana. All kinds of different young and up and coming meme coins start on Pump.Fun, and so they are kind of like the king of the castle for meme coins, and so just their namestay in general make them very relevant in the meme coin space. And I think although they are number 72 right now, I do think that one day they could crack into the top 50. As I mentioned before, big fan of this meme coin mainly because of how important of a role Pump.Fun plays in the entire crypto space and how significant their name strength is. As far as utility, we are still waiting to learn more. So I am curious what your thoughts are about the Pump token. Are you a fan? Are you a holder? Or do you think that it's going to go to zero? Obviously, in my opinion, it's not going to do that. But there are people out there that just do not like this token. So I am curious what your thoughts are. Now, as far as their X, formerly Twitter, they of course are keeping the community engaged. They announced on July 9th about the incoming of the Pump token. They did an ICO on July 12th and launched that very same day. And their plan with this coin is to kill Facebook, TikTok, and Twitch all on Solana. So we don't know what that means, but that is a pretty bold statement. And they had this cool video to accompany it. In other Pump.Fun news, just less than 24 hours ago, Gorilla Capital did announce that they are going to become a Pump.Fun ecosystem partner. So we'll learn more about that as the days progress. Also, aside from the news and announcements, of course, here on their X, they post all kinds of different memes because at the end of the day, this is a meme coin. Whether it's videos or still pictures, there's a lot going on to keep the community nice and engaged. Over on August 7th, they did announce their Glass Full Foundation, which is going to aim to accelerate the most organic, vibrant, and promising communities in the Pump.Fun ecosystem. So another just piece of the puzzle. Pump.Fun isn't just a platform. It's not just a meme coin, but it's an entire community ecosystem that they want to stick around for the long haul. And that is a big reason why I am a fan of the Pump token. So again, if you'd like to learn more about Pump.Fun, go ahead and check the description box below. And again, this video was sponsored by the KANGA token on Solana, so all of their links can be found down in the description box as well. Big fan of both of these projects, but as always, keep in mind that this video is not intended to be financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and investing in cryptocurrencies and meme coins can be risky, so always do your own research. Now, I do hope you guys did enjoy the video. With that being said, that does about wrap it up for this one. Hope to see you guys next time. See you later.